back, guys. Have you ever dreamt of being able to travel the world and experiencing different cultures and traditions? Well, coming in January 2016, Rowan students can explore the majestic country of India.
From riding, I'm sorry, Maria, from riding an elephant to visiting villages to touring the Taj Mahal, you wouldn't want to miss this adventure of a lifetime. Of course, here to talk about this trip is Professor John Quinaso and a fellow student, Justine. Thank you for coming on the show today.
This is really exciting. You guys just got back. When did you get back from India?
Just at the end of January, about 3 days before the semester started.
So can you tell me a little bit about this trip? What was it like? How many students went?
We had 15 Rowan education majors actually traveling this year for the 2 weeks, where we visited not only historic sites, but highlighted were 3 different village schools.
Why was this so important to you to do this?
It's important because I think it's as important for our students to see, experience cultures and students in different parts of the world, as well as it is for the students in India to actually learn from us. So it was kind of a mutual, give and take between, the United States and India.
Now I have to ask, why India? Why specifically India?
I developed a passion for Southeast Asia in general several years ago and saw really the need there for us to become culturally aware, and the need for Indian people, especially in remote villages, to be a little bit more aware of what's happening here in the United States and to experience what students are like here.
We're going to change it up. Now, you went on the trip. What was your experience on the trip?
I was just blown away, honestly. Like, their culture is so different from ours, and like it's a beautiful country. It really is. Like, you think of it being third world, but it's just gorgeous. And the kids that we went to the schools, they were so happy to see us. Like, when we were driving on the bus, they would be waving at us and running after the bus. So we felt like celebrities, and it was just a really good experience.
What kind of things do you guys do with the students or the young kids?
We didn't really have much of a curriculum to follow. It was just kind of, they wanted to learn English. That was the main thing. They wanted to learn English. They just wanted to learn about America and hear us talk to them and get a chance to practice their English to us.
Why do they want to learn English so badly?
I'm not sure, actually.
I mean, why does everybody? English is a pretty dominant language.
It's a universal language, and I think that they really feel like they're missing out on something because they're so not connected with technology, with transportation. The village that we visited was about 45 minutes off of a road, and then the village appears. So these students and families that are in these villages actually never make it out of the village. They're born there, they're raised there, they stay there. So for them to want to learn English is just a dream for them.
Wow.
What kind of things did you bring them? I know you brought them books and stuff.
We did. We actually partnered with the Kindle School in Pittman. They heard about our project and they donated about 530 new children's books for us to bring to the villages. We collected over 1,200 from all of the Rowan community, friends, family, and also generous donors were the Marriott hotels. They donated soap, toothpaste, toothbrushes, things of that nature. And then we partnered with Barnes & Noble here on the campus. They provided us with a lot of supplies, AC Moore. So there were different organizations that really stepped to the plate.
I just want to show some pictures really quick because they brought in a ton. This is a pretty cool picture. Now, what's happening here in this picture?
Justine, do you want to talk a little bit about? It's obviously one of the days we were teaching, and
Yeah, I mean, we would just get up at the front of the class and we would teach the kids, and they were really active in
They're so
our
cute.
class.
I think
They are.
in this particular picture, they're very proud of whatever little English they can speak. So they're really anxious to stand up and talk to us in, the English that they know. They're very proud.
They just look so sweet and innocent.
They are, yeah,
They
they're
are,
great
yeah.
kids.
wanna
They're
pinch
beautiful
little cheeks.
kids, beautiful kids.
Really excellent.
This is one of the things that caught me about the trip. I love elephants. I love all kinds of wildlife, and this is so cool. You can walk up to an elephant. And
Yeah, well, actually, this was an
touch it
elephant
like
that
that's
I
amazing.
had for a couple days, and they have great memories. And when I went back to India, they remember. Obviously, they
Really?
remember. Yeah. So I actually had this elephant a year ago when I was there with
And it
with a
remembered
group.
who you
Yeah,
were?
they have a very they have a very great memory. So this
You
was
ride him?
Yes, yes,
Oh my
exactly.
God.
Yeah.
I wish I had a
so
picture of you
cool.
on him.
And you can see the front, the trunk of the elephant. They're decorated to be able to determine what family they belong to. So the families, the owners of the elephants, actually decorate them so that they represent their family. So if you see elephants somewhere, the villagers can tell whose elephant.
Do you guys
belongs to who.
sightsee? Because I was looking at this one. Did you guys take some days off from teaching and go look around?
We did, yeah. We did a lot of touring in, different in the Golden Triangle. So we basically visited Delhi, Agra, and Jaipur. And this was on the last day of our trip. We went to the Taj Mahal, and
Not a bad profile pic
yeah,
either.
it's a
How
great
long did it take
picture.
you to get that perfectly like that?
Well, we had a photographer with us who was
Oh.
very, very talented in just telling us exactly where to stand and how to put our hand. Yeah,
That is so
yeah, so that was,
cool.
yeah, so that's a good picture.
All right, so we talked all about the past trip. Now there's one coming up. I know there's a couple meetings that they already.
We did have our meetings already, but their enrollment is ongoing. We have our next one is coming up, the second one in January 2016. So winter break again for 2 weeks. And we have 16 people that have signed up already with deposits. We want to keep the group to around 20 or under. It's just a little bit easier to navigate around. And we're always accepting, deposits, and we're anxious for trip number 2 to come about.
How much does this cost? I mean, I know as a college kid, I am broke. So how do they afford this? Do you do payment plans?
It's $39.99 and it's all inclusive. So the nice thing about this particular itinerary is that while it does sound like a lot of money, airfare, round trip international airfare alone is about $1,800. So included in the $39.99 is round trip international airfare, deluxe accommodations, all meals, all tours. So it's basically an all-inclusive trip. And students can either pay for it on a plan, or they can pay for it as they want, as long as it's paid in full by November 1st.
Now, I know there is a project you guys are planning on doing when you get to India this next trip. What project is that?
Yes, we do have a picture here that we can show you
Here we
of one of our village schools that we visit. The only source for water is this water pump, and because they don't have running water. So with some money that we had left over from this year's trip, we are constructing a water tower at this village school, and by January the tower will be up, and hopefully they'll have running water through a water fountain and hopefully a sink.
Wow, such a powerful thing. I personally think it's an awesome experience. Thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for going out and doing this. And we would talk all day, but unfortunately I have to wrap the show up. Thank you very much for tuning in, and thank you too for being here as well. Tune in next week for more on the couch. But once again, I'm Benny Pinella with my lovely co-host, Maria Baraska. Take care, everyone.
We'll see you next time.
1, 2, 3.